Hello, Stampin' Friends. Welcome to my Technique Tuesday. It is September 14th, and today we are doing waterfall cards. So welcome everybody. I am Linda from Linda's Stamping Escape. I hope you are doing well. Just waiting a few minutes for everybody to pop on and join me. If you are popping on, say a hello, and then we will get started. Yes, I had a request for waterfall cards, so I thought it would be fun to do that tonight. So we can get started shortly. Just got one more thing to do here. There we go. Get some balance. And it is Tuesday. All right. So, waterfall cards. They are fun. It's a fun fold type of thing. And it was requested, so I thought I would do it, as I said earlier. I'm going to introduce you to some new toys out of the catalog. So, hello Cheryl, welcome. Right, there we go. So we're going to be using the brads. Did you know there were brads in the catalog? I'm so glad they're back. I missed them. And this technique is perfect for the brads. So we'll just set them right there because I am going to be needing those. I am going to show you a fun little trick you can do with your Stampin' Blends. So we'll be doing that. Good evening, Barb. Thank you for joining me. Welcome, ladies. All right, and then I will need our take your pick tool. Don't think I'll need that pencil, but put the adhesive up over here and we will begin. Vicki joining us and Nicole. Hello, ladies. So, all right, I have one I'm just going to show before I start showing you how to put it all together. I like using the punch tag dies to actually put on my end, so I got a little something better to pull with. So this is the waterfall card. And I did this one with the Beautifully Penned Designer Series paper. That is a celebration item you can find in the catalog. I believe it's on page 7. I think so. So both of these designer papers you see here, I did just a touch of pink with my dauber here, and then went over the top of it with, of course, you know me, a little wink of Stella on there to give it some shine. Don't know if you can see that, but it's really cute and it's very subtle. And then I just did the pop of color. And the round and square brads that are now back in the catalog are white and black. So you know what that means. Anything white we can color with our Stampin' Blend. So that's exactly what I did here. Ooh, sorry. So that I could bring that pop of color over there. Good evening, Beth. So just grab that and put that on there. And you have your cute little waterfall card. They're really easy to make. So we're going to get onto that. Oh, and then I just have just something else that I had shown earlier. This one's actually colored with the watercolor pencils, but that is also the Beautifully Penned Designer Series paper. So I thought I would share those with you. Oh, and that cute ribbon. You know, you can color that too. So maybe black and white, but we can color it. All right, I will get those out of the way. So, I'm kind of excited because one of the questions on my Facebook page was, what do you want to see in the future? And Cheryl said, Halloween. So, boy, how'd that work out, huh? So, you're going to get your Halloween card tonight. Got my little pieces all set up over here. We got the pumpkins. And I need a piece of scrap paper. So we are going to take this checked paper, and the checked paper is from the Pattern Party Designer Series paper. And hi, Dawn. And that is a hostess item out of your annual catalog. So that's the big one. So that paper is free when you host a qualifying party. And just so you remember, it's not just, remember, it's colored on one side, black and white on the other. And we just made this one, 2 weeks ago? This was our Pinwheel Tower card that we did, and that is also done with the Patterned Party paper. And that's a 12 by 12. So we're going to jazz up this black and white and make it look very Halloween-y, if that's a word. And I'm going to use my Stampin' Blends. And I'm going to line this up with, it's going to sound funny because I'm going to say the 1/8 inch mark, but it's actually the mark going this way. And that way I have a nice placement each time I want to use it. So then I have my lines nice and straight. So we're just going to color every other one here. If I can do that. I tried this before and I kind of made a boo-boo, so there we go. But it just gives you a nice, more festive color. You could do this in green and red for Christmas. You could do this any way you'd like. All right, now I'm going to run this one this way. And I could have pre-did one, but it really doesn't take all that long. But I am going to add a few more colors just to jazz it up even more. Although I kind of like the pumpkin pie I'm using and the black. But we're going to tie in a few of the other colors that we're using. So you can see Granny Apple Green will be one of them. And then our Highland Heather. Get a little bit of that purple in there. As you can see, well, there's actually not much in there. So maybe I won't add that. Maybe I'll just add a little bit of this and we'll see how that looks, and maybe we'll just stop. Sometimes less is more, right, ladies? Not when it comes to glitter, though. You can't have too much glitter, can you? I don't think so. Someone once told me, if you don't like the way your card turned out, just add glitter and somebody's going to fall in love with it. And I think that's true. You know what? I think that's just enough of that green because we got more over here. So we're going to stop right there. And now you have created a specialty designer paper. So that is just my little Stampin' tip for tonight. All right, you're going to start with a basic card base, 8.5 by 11, and my bone folder is off somewhere, so we'll just use our mark there. All right, then I'm going to take this, so we can set this aside, and grab our adhesive. Hang on 1 second. Oh, my day's work is never done, sorry. second message from work tonight. Okay. All right, there we go. I cut my border very small because I didn't want to overpower because we have enough there. So I think that's going to make a really cool looking background. Don't you agree? I can't see your comments because we are over there. Okay. All right. So next you will need this piece of paper here. And this is 2 inches by 9 1/4. And what I'm going to do is grab one of my punches. And I'm going to feed that in. And you can leave this end blank if you want. Oh my goodness. Guess I didn't trim that very good, did I? Okay, that's all right. It still fits in there. Push it all the way up. And there we go. I'm just going to back it off a hair and then punch that out. And this just gives you a little something to grab onto when you're pulling your waterfall card. That's the reason I do it. I've seen a lot of them just blank. Okay, you are now going to need your paper cutter. I'm going to hopefully squeeze this in here so you can see the dimensions. I got stuff in the way here called a computer. All right, I hope you can see this. We're going to take this end and put it on your left side because we are going to start scoring from the right, and you're going to score away from your punched spot. So our first score is going to be 2 inches, and we're going to go at 3/4 inch increments. So our next one would be then 2 3/4, and then 3 1/2, and then one more at 4 1/4. Okay, that's all the scoring you need to do. Hello, Beth. Beth just got off of work too. Awesome. I was actually off of work at 2. That doesn't stop anybody. Okay, so I like to bend mine so that the score lines just are easy to move. All right. And then I should have pre-done this. And I really don't need to use this super duper adhesive here that I have, but it's what I have here. So if you're wondering why I chose the Granny Apple Green, it's because we got a little bit in here. And I thought it would be too much of the pumpkin pie if I used that on the background. Although I think it might have popped our designer paper a little bit better. Whoops. And all this layering makes for a nice thick waterfall too. But that's okay because it's going to be fun. And you only need 3 pieces. So our black pieces are 2 by 2. And our mats are 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. And then our little images are I should say, just 1 1/2 inches. On our first card though, where I put over here, because I didn't use a mat, I just did the designer paper. So that was 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. All right. Oh, and I didn't show you the inside. So we kept our color popping in there too. All right. Back to our Halloween card. So you need 3 of these, not 4. Although, oh, I think I showed you that. Shoot. That was my surprise. There we go. So our paper here is the Cute Halloween, and that is in our mini catalog. I have a hard time still calling it mini, right? Because it's not so mini, but all right. So we got our 3 little pieces here that are going to go on our waterfall. And, you know, on the first card, I did Wink Estella. So I had to do something jazzy for my next one. So here we go. And I wanted to write Boo. That's going to go right here. So I cut that slightly smaller. So that would pop in there. And you guys all know this paper, right? This is our Bedazzle paper. That is also free in the Celebration catalog. Speaking of which, Celebration ends September 30th. So you want to make sure that if you need anything or want anything from there, you let me know. This is our Playful Alphabet. This comes out of the big catalog. So it is, I can't tell you the page number. Oh, 165, I guess I can. So comes with all the alphabets there, and some of them have doubles. I got to show you something really cool, though. See what they did here? So see, here's an A, and there's an A. But when you pull these off, it's marked for you. I do that myself on my own, but this is really cool that Stampin' Up! Did that for us. So now, me who likes to lose all the little pieces can now see if I'm missing something out of my die set. So Playful Alphabet it's called. All right. So our first piece gets layered onto the front. So that 2-inch piece that we scored, that's where this is going to go. So this one's probably cut 1 7/8, and then the black is probably 1 3/4, because I just wanted a hint of that green to show out. Now let's do easy, because all you have to do here, and I'm just going to do it right under the camera so you can see that. We're going to go and put our adhesive right on that piece. So each one of those will get the adhesive. That way you don't get adhesive anywhere else. And again, I am using the Stampin' Seal Plus, so it's nice and tight, holds everything really good. I actually love it because I like the Tombow glue because it works so well, but I do not have a good relationship with glue. It doesn't like me. It likes to get all over my fingers. All right, there goes our kitty, and then our last scored area. And yes, I do put a double strip down just because I want to make sure it's holding. Give that a nice push. You can also do that from the back. And I hope I'm not jiggling you guys. Nope. Okay. So there we go. There's our little Halloween one. So there's all our little flaps. And when you get there, it'll go boo. All right. So what's next, you ask? Well, good question. We are going to get the little piece in here that is going to hold our waterfall in place. So I got to tell you, this is really nice when you have a checkered paper. This has to go down first. It does not get adhered at all, but I just want to make sure that my piece right here, I call it the little locking mechanism, that this is straight. And this little piece measures 3/4 by 4 1/8, 4 1/4. It all depends on what your dimensions here are. I'm going to add just a little adhesive over here in the corners. This is going to go down. Just this piece is going to go underneath, of course. So we're going to lay that and that. And ladies, I do have all my goodies, my names all set up for tonight because I missed you last week. So we'll spin first for the snowflakes because that's the one we missed. And then for our Dahlia class, and because we're using our breads tonight, we are going to give away some of those. All right. So now that we have that all lined up, we're going to take our paper piercer here. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. And we are going to, I forgot a spot. I was wondering why that was so wiggly. So that's okay if this is on here because this gets adhered to this. So you want one strip. And it goes directly. I don't want that little glue piece sticking out. So I want to make sure I'm right in the middle here. There we go. And that gets glued right to our strip right there. So now that's going to hold while we pull. Okay. I'm going to put a little hole here and a little hole here. Now, I think we should go with the white. Just because I hope you're thinking what I'm thinking, we can color these. And I'm going to ask you, do you think we should be doing these in our granny apple green, or do you think they should be pumpkin pie? What do you think? Because they're going to go right here. Cheryl said I'm cutting in and out. Is anybody else having troubles hearing me? Because sometimes I do have a little trouble with my Wi-Fi. So I hope that's not the case. I think because we have green right here, I'm going to go with pumpkin pie. So just going to color this. This is so much fun. So of course they have black, so if we would have used pumpkin on our strip here, we could have did the black ones, but I'm glad they did black and white. I use a lot of black, and then the white gives us the opportunity to color anything we want. So, my thing says live, but my camera is frozen. So I'm just wondering if I am live for you guys. Okay, you must be because I see you're saying pumpkin. So my computer froze, but you guys are still this way. I just can't read your comments unless I stand up, and then I can't stamp. So, hi Cindy. Glad you could join us tonight. All right, so I am going to pop this in here. I can always touch that up a little bit if I need to. I kind of like the big squares, goes nice with our background. All right, get this out of the way and push these down nice and tight. I always like to push them down. Let me see if I can twist this one. There we go. With something hard, but I don't really want to use my block, but that's the only thing handy, so there I go. Want to get it as flat as possible. Now I can go back in here and do a little touch up. There we go. All right. Straighten him out because I am going to tape him down. Let me see if I can, sorry about that. Oh boy, I don't know. I apologize. I'm so glad I'm working off my phone mainly because my internet did go out. So there we go. I'll get it connected and get hooked back up, but my phone's working, so you guys can all hear me good? All right, perfect. All right, so I do like the squares on there. See, again, you can stick your little thumbnail in there and away it goes. So, ooh, I'm gonna flatten this out just a little bit. There we go, and it'll slide much better. Oh, the waterfall cards, and so cute and so easy to make. Let's put this on our card base, regular size card base, so you'll have the inside to write in, just like the other one I showed you. And like I said, I'm going right over the top of these. And the reason I do that is so that those brads don't want to push your cardstock off of your paper here. So going back over. And probably overkill on that, but that's okay. All right. Let me see if I can get back in here again. All right. That's just so I can see your comments, because we're going to do our spin. So yes, I'm back online so I can see you guys again. I'm going to click here so I can catch the comments. There we go. Push that down nice and tight. Oh, and Ann came too, and Dawn. All right, you guys. Now I can see your comments again. All right. I felt like I was all alone for a minute. All right, ladies. So there it is. So we created our background with the patterned party paper and, of course, our Stampin' Blends. And then I like the punch, because see how easy that is to pull that out then? Instead of if it was just paper and you're trying to grab it, this way you got something to pull. You could even put a little string or a little ribbon on there if you want. There's enough bulk here that a ribbon would be fine. So that is that. But I do have one more to show you. So since I decided to do a monochromatic, which was the black and white, and then we did our Halloween one. Okay, here's a Christmas one. Oh, so cute. This is the Penguin Playmates. Oh, I love this paper, and it is in the Celebration catalog. And of course, it coordinates with the penguin in the mini catalog. But again, I did this again. And I just cut out little pieces from there. You know, I also wanted to give you another little tip. Even though, again, I did the inside of my card, you could take the chalk markers and write on here too. A little, little like, wow, how's your day going? Are you guys having fun? So, yes, waterfall cards are fun, and they are for any occasion. You could even start writing happy birthday, darling, or sweetie, or grandchild, or grandpa, or whatever. So you guys kind of get the drift. And if you're wondering why I chose black for this, it's because he's got little black eyes, little coal buttons, he's got little black boots, of course the penguin's black, and then he's got a little black nose. So I kind of kept with that just to make those pop, and then I brought in the Just Jade, which is in the background here, and so is the light color here. What is that one? That one escapes me for a moment, but yeah, so easy to do. A regular card base, and then all you do is this piece here, which is 2 inches by 9 1/4 punch one end, and on the other end, you will score at 2, 2 3/4, 3 1/2, and 4 1/4. And of course, those dimensions are going to be on my blog tomorrow. If you pop over there, and you'll see all 3 cards as well. So don't go away, ladies. We have 2 drawings tonight. And again, before I send everybody off, 2 of the items here were from the Celebration catalog. That was these little cuties, and this one here. Oh no, it's these 2 cuties. This little guy is in the mini catalog. So this is what was in the Celebration, our little boo. So of course you guys saw me do that paper the other day. So all right, hang on, let me grab our stuff. So this one is going to be for actually 2 weeks ago when I showed you these snowflakes. I'll bring that in. There we go. So you can see snowflakes. I do that so I can get everybody else. So I have some more of the snowflakes I'm going to give away, and let's see who's going to win those. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Ooh, Kathy Demon's got the snowflakes. Ladies, I have to write this down because I don't have the snowflakes right here by me. So congratulations, Kathy. Got the snowflakes. All right. And then for last week's drawing, we'll go back over here and grab the next one. These are all the people who commented from last week. This is from our Dahlia's class. And that we are going to give away a sampling of the round and square, black and white, brads. So, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everybody. Chris Weston. All right. We got brads. So ladies, if you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments, or you can just message me right on Facebook or email me. Most of you know how to get a hold of me. So, again, I will have all 3 of these cards and the dimensions on my blog tomorrow morning. And then you'll also be able to find the video there and on YouTube starting tomorrow. So you can give me a thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube. You can like it. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you'll get notified. So you ladies have yourself a beautiful evening, and I will see some of you on Thursday nights and a few more on Saturday for our club. And everyone else, have a wonderful week. Thank you.